Now, for this segment, we're going to be working on left-hand grip. I'm going to show you how to determine the strength weakness of your left hand. And the goal of all of this is to keep that club in front of you. So we'll first work on the left-hand grip, then in another segment we'll work on the right-hand grip. So left-hand grip, so you have the right balance trainer grip, right balance clip. We have blue on one side of this card, white on the other. You simply take one of the blue cards you got, and if you don't have these, you can go to rightbalance.com. We have online certification, or we have a shop where you can purchase both of these. So we're going to have you put the card in the clip, take the bottom of the clip. Now this is a 1/2 inch plexiglass dowel. The maximum this will go is 1/2 inch, because we're going to use the same thing in the full swing, but you can't go beyond a 1/2 inch on the shaft. So you'll notice on the trainer grip there are 4 or 5 dots, and they're in a straight line. So we're going to line this card up. You will naturally use your dominant eye, and keep in mind I've done this several hundred times, and working all of our pros, most of our teachers have this. So I'm going to go to 0, and I'm going to go to a lower core number. I'm going to 1. So in order to set my grip in a low core, I have the power spot set. If you don't have the stance width of the power spot, I'll show you in a moment why this will not work. So my goal is to look down, and I see, and when you first start to use this card, you'll say, well, I see blue and white. That's the top edge. You don't want to see all white. That's a shut face for me. So the shaft is rotated this way. I don't want to see a blue. The way the card is set on this grip trainer, white is shut, blue is open. So when I look down, I want to be able to set this relaxed, look down. I should see just the top edge of the card. Now, if I hinge my wrist, cock my wrist, I should say, not hinge, cock my wrist, I see white. Okay, that means that my left-hand grip is a little bit too much on top. So I'm just going to take and back this off a little bit. And now my left hand is weaker. Cock my wrist, and I see both sides of the card. Notice that I have a flat left wrist here. Now there's a big debate. There's always some debate. There's a big debate now, should it be bowed, should it be cupped, should it be flat? You can have compensations, have a bowed wrist and have it in front. You can have compensations, have a cupped wrist and have it in front of the body, the club in front of the body in the backswing. It's so easy to get a flat left wrist, something I worked on for years, keeping a flat left wrist, and this trainer grip will take you there right away. So if I cock my wrist, I see just the top edge of the card. So if I get a little bit too much, I'm going to rotate this grip a little bit this way, I see the edge of the card, but when I cock my wrist, I get a cup and I see the right side. So if you're seeing the trail side of the card or a shut face, just reach down, rotate the trainer grip till you see the edge of the card, and try it again. I still see a little bit of a shut face. I saw a little bit of white card. So you want to let your hand hang. I don't want to be out here. Let my hand hang. This is basically going to be my shaft lean. So cock my wrist, and I see the top edge of the card. So once again, you want to be in balance. I don't know if you can see, be able to see this, but when I step to 9, which is my upper core, I look down, that club face is shut. So it's coming out of power spot, it's coming out of stance width, and that's when I'm going to be able to keep the club right in front. I cock my wrist from here, elbows on my chest wall, I'm not raising my arm up at all, and I relax, cock my wrist, I see just the top edge of the card, and I have a flat left wrist. So we're going to work on you getting a flat left wrist with the trainer grip. Why work with the trainer grip? You'll see as we move forward. Because, let me give you a preview. So you can see in the next video, once we have this flat left wrist set consistently, then we're going to add power spot under on the bottom edge of the grip, right hand up. Now I see flat left wrist. My goal then is to be able to get here and see just the edge of the card. Okay? If I see blue, means I'm too much on top with this right hand. So an open face is too much on top, a closed face is too much under. Or can be, well, I'm talking about the trail hand right now. So if I get a little more under with that trail hand, now that I see just the edge of the card. As I go here and I look, I see just the edge. That's telling me now, when I get to the top of the golf swing, maintaining this position, that club's going to be right in front of me. And then we add, after a week of practice with this, making sure every time you're seeing the edge of the card and the club's in front of you at the top. Then we're going to make the transition to an iron, and I'll show you how to set that up in another video. So first task is getting the left hand, getting a flat left wrist with a wrist cock at addressed with your power spot and having your stance width.